action. They're 9-2-1 in USHL play this season, are the U18s. Here sprinting in over the blue line is Ryder Ralston. In the far right corner, Cam McDonald bumped him off the puck. Now it's loose in Muskegon territory. Jagger Joshua to it first on the far side wall. USA, as you'd expect, in red, white, and blue, attacking the goal to your left. Back to the point. Hellison's bomb just wide. Afanaseyev trying to wriggle this one away. Instead, it's Zegras between the circles. He scores for Team USA U18. Face-off won by the U18s, and it's lobbed deep. Near left corner in mostly white tops, trimmed in blue and red. The U18s attack the goal to your left. Far right corner. A fight. Four ways they battle to a side. Declan Carlisle, Owen Ferris over there for Muskegon. It pops to the front. Bussy, a poke check, knocked it away. Now will he cover? He's reaching for it, yes. Lumberjacks trying to avoid back-to-back losses, but they trail 1-0 here against Team USA U18, and the Americans have the puck offensively. A shot from a sharp angle off the pad line. They're out there now trying to win a defensive zone face-off. They can't. Muskegon applying pressure, but the puck rattles in behind the goal. Gushin fighting against Sean Farrell, and now it's Ryder Ralston on the left wing, hounded by Matt Staudiker. Staudiker fighting now against Farrell in the corner, two U18s. Crisscross. Farrell between his own legs, looking for Zegras, has him. Zegras back to Farrell behind the goal. And now Ralston, left side of the net. Turns all the way back up high and pitchforks it back down low. Zegras patrolling there. Hit again by Staudiker. Zegras with possession will turn and spin it back in behind the net. Lynch working for Muskegon to try and free this one and clear the zone. Instead, it's Zegras through the slot. Good stick lift. But it's Lynch back out to center for Muskegon. Out to the circle to stop this. Won't play it ahead. USA had a few collisions in front of their own bench. They have to be careful not to take a too many men minor. Muskegon was just whistled for that. Zegras comes through over the line on the right side, hands it across Fensori, left wing, shot out front, great pass, better save. Bussy got there to stymie Farrell. And now it's Fensori, a one-touch pass toward the right circle, Thrun shot blocked. Back to Zegras, who whiffed on it, poked to the line, held Fensori, Gaffney scrapping for it, and gets it across the blue line. Fifth goal of his USHL season. At the red line, McDonald chipped the puck forward. Afanaseyev fielded it, set it down, and slammed it in over the line. Pops back out to center immediately. York, Team USA, and their leading defenseman scorer over the blue line into the left corner. Staudiker takes it away from Muskegon, wrapped it around the board's far side. A scramble. Pops to the point, Fensori right on the right boards. Dumped low, Zegras, centering pass, that hit the skate of Cam Knubel. The Muskegon forward back checking, and it almost caromed in off of his skate. Side of the net, a fight for it. Team USA pushed away from there. And now it's Knubel looking for Cam McDonald, who doesn't have a stick. Now Cam has it and will accept the pass from fellow Cam Knubel. McDonald all the way out to center to Oliver McDonald. McDonald roughed up in front of the USA bench. Muskegon can get off, stays inside your own zone. Team USA wins it. Thrun forces deep, rattling around the kick plate near left to far right side. Farrell gets his way by Carlisle and then feeds it over to Zegras all the way across. Thrun fanned. Great play from Trevor Zegras. How crafty was that? Thrun couldn't find the net. Hakkarainen had it, then lost it. Gives it to Farrell. Backdoor in the slot, off the iron. That was Ralston gunning it from between the circles. Inside the post, all the way across the goal mouth and out. Muskegon can get a couple fresh bodies. Gushin and Gaffney out there as Bussy will knock the net. Finally knocked off the puck. Nienhuis, good job, into the right corner. Zegras, shouldered by Nienhuis, and the puck again free to McIsaac. Plays ahead for Oliver McDonald. Wiped away from Ollie before he could gain the zone. Popped up in front of the USA bench, and now Nienhuis will gain the zone on the right wing. McIsaac, a shot, and that one. Here is an offensive zone possession for Muskegon. Lynch behind the net. chips it back toward Nienhuis, but a stick got in the way. Look out here. Ralston knocked away from it. Nienhuis got back in the nick of time. 16 seconds left. 3-on-2 Muskegon. Gushin, right wing, surveys. Top right circle, shot through traffic. Oh, it's off the side of the net. Some of the fans here thought it was in. Nienhuis, left side to Carlisle. Rister, loose out front. They poke away, and it would not go. Hakkarainen up the stick of Boldy before he could even get a shot away. Fantastic goaltending for the USHL leader with 24 wins and 7 shutouts. Ralston. Denied by Staudiker at the red line, who now finds Joshua connecting with Sullivan, got it deep. The Muskegon centerman tangled up with Hellison, who's putting one hand up in the air as if to say, no, not hooking him. It's still loose. Now feathered up the sidewall by Team USA. From the point, slammed across into the far right corner. Sullivan from the right point now, filters it side of the goal. USA's Hellison has it, gives it back to Muskegon at center red. Ralston hustles back, the forward in his own zone. Loose, Afanasyev to McDonald backhander. That's a rebound generated. And Ferris eventually collects it left side of the goal. Back up high, McDonald tip play. Afanasyev turned aside by Knight. Two that both could go in the first round this year. Afanasyev and Knight. As USA filters it deep. Behind the goal it sits. Ferris using 212 pounds to spring that puck free, and now it's lobbed ahead. Oliver Ellison onto the tape of Ellis. Wide left side, blocker save on the sharp angle try from near the bottom of the left circle. Carried out center ice and further by Zegras. Breaking in, drop feed, Caulfield, wrist shot, glove save. USHL play. That's in 12 games, by the way. He's got 33 goals in total in combined play this season with international play, and also this U18 squad plays a lot of collegiate hockey. Joshua couldn't take the puck away. Now he has it. Muskegon will outlet to center. Hakkarainen sprints for it. Hellison beat him to it. It drops down in the defensive zone for the U18s, and they'll give it away. Joshua centering pass just in the skates of Hakkarainen, between his skates and his stick. Out front, jam play. McIsaac couldn't beat Knight. Now behind the net, McIsaac another chance from the right circle on a feed from Hakkarainen. And again, another save from Knight. This lofted up high by Team USA. Hakkarainen in pursuit near the red line. Lifted the stick of Zegras and rifled it deep. Stopped behind the goal by Knight. On the backhand, lays it to Hellison. Zipped forward for Farrell. Met right there by Sullivan in neutral ice. Gotten deep by the U18 for grasping and pulling on the face mask. So 4-on-4 normally a very good situation for Muskegon with all the skill they have, but no Igor Larionov Jr. tonight. He's out with an injury. And yeah, the opponent fairly skilled when given time and space as well. Muskegon has the puck though. Here's Carlisle, good move, trip down, no call. Carlisle now pirouettes off of a check. Got it back to the point for Sullivan, who finds Ellis on the far right wall. Ellis across, Nienhuis, top left circle, now gives it to Yakovenko off the bench. Handles his way in and feeds Hakkarainen in the high slot, shot blocked. And here come the 18s. Moynihan, number 18, right-handed shooting forward on the left wing. Will try and carve a shot through. That one is broken up, and now Yakovenko steps up offensively. Yakovenko to Hakkarainen, back to Yakovenko in the slot. He'll give it back to Hakkarainen, who scores! Well, there's Lee Andrews with the announcement of Hakkarainen's 100th point. Again, 96 of those coming wearing a Muskegon sweater, 5th all-time in their scoring history. Good save by Bussey, getting over tight to his post, and Muskegon can jam it the length of the ice with 2:05 left on this major power play for Team USA. Knuble 5 and 10 for grasping the face mask. Now Nienhuis at the red line, steps up through contact and gets it over the blue. Hakkarainen acknowledging the crowd there as they gave him a great cheer with his 100th point, and it is a goal on his 21st birthday, no less. How about that for a birthday gift? Muskegon again clear. with 7.5 minutes to play. Here in the second period, we're still tied at 1. Case McCarthy weaving through traffic. Couldn't get his way all the way to the net. And now it's Muskegon puck for a moment. The two 10s shadowing each other, Warren and Hakkarainen. It emerges on the stick of Owen Lindmark, and now stripped, and Hakkarainen pitches it forward for himself. Grabs it and drags in over the blue line. Pass all the way across. Gaffney, right side shot, rebound loose. Hakkarainen, great! Defending champs who really had the heart of a champion in that game. Brandon Bussey was just stellar, and he's been great again tonight. 22 saves on 23 shots. He allowed a shot or a goal on the first shot of this hockey game, and since then, 22 consecutive saves. Penalty coming to Muskegon. 6:46 remaining, period 2. Team USA wins the draw. Fensori up high to Zegras. Fensori now with it back in left side. Caulfield outside the left circle, back up high, Fensori. And now Zegras top right circle. Sullivan and McDonald, the two forwards. One-timer ripped by his older brother Brock is already at the University of Wisconsin. And his younger brother will join him after this season. Caulfield also probably going to be drafted in the first round. Despite being just 5'7", he can score goals and score them often. Here he has the puck, flicking it in offensively. It'll sit behind the net where Nick Belpedio can wrap it around near side. Stopped by Caulfield. Handed up high, Fensori in the high slot. Shooting one, that just wide. And McDonald is there to clear for the Muskegon PK. 1:10 left on the kill. 5:50 to play, second period. We're tied at 1. Zegras over the blue line. Nifty move. Still, he has it. And now links up with Fensori, middle of the blue line. Weaving his way past Gaffney. Connecting with Boldy off the bench. Sneaking in on the back door. Number 100 in his USHL career here tonight. This time he intentionally loses the draw to go after it in the left corner and has it. Got it back to Ellis, and then it's wrapped around behind the USA goal. Hellison picks off, and the 18s will try and drag it out to center, but having trouble was Hellison. Finally gets it through. Fensori, the diminutive defenseman, leading the charge. Lost the puck, and McIsaac can find Nienhuis. Straightforward feed. Ellis cradles it in over the line, all the way across right side. Shooting one was Carlisle, and out front was traffic as McIsaac comes to bump Hellison off of it. Ryder Ralston from ago, that would have been a completely legal check, but with the way this game is being called today, player safety is so important. That was a high hit. 2-on-1 Muskegon. Ellis leading it with Hakkarainen on his left, passes back, and the puck was rolling. The one-timer whiffed on by Hakkarainen, who slowed up to create a better passing lane, and that will do it. A good chance for the Jacks to play in regulation. Muskegon trails 2-1. Nick Belpedio zips it through center. Wasn't touched. The Jacks. Those games Friday and Saturday. As Sullivan drills one through center. Joshua pursues. Centers a pass. Afanasyev couldn't collect cleanly. In the far left corner, Joshua back to work. Finds Igor there. Igor working against Drew Hellison. Lost control. Zegras just out of the reach of Afanasyev and ahead to Farrell. Cut off by Nick Belpedio, who the Jacks acquired in an off-season trade. It was a trade last season that sent Travis Mitchell to Omaha. Belpedio a piece in that deal. The number 4 overall pick back in the 17 Phase 1 draft. Here back in his own zone, Alex Vlasic, cousin of Mark Edward. The San Jose Sharks, oh so reliable defenseman. Has it at the red line. Skips it ahead. Zegras taken away. Carlisle. Hot potato puck. Caulfield drags out to center for Team USA. He's bumped down by Yakovenko. Hakkarainen back checking. And it will be played sharply across to Bucas at the red line. Lobbing one diagonally into the far left corner. Vlasic the first to it. And can careen it out to center where a 3-on-2 emerges for the Americans. A right wing shot. Good job by Joshua to get a stick in the shooting lane of Ryder Ralston, who is one of only 2 skaters on this USA team not ranked by NHL Central Scouting for the upcoming draft. He and Sean Farrell, the only two, and that's because they're not old enough to be eligible for this 2019 version of the NHL draft. Afanasyev is going to hoist this deep, but for here last night. Hakkarainen trying to weave his way through traffic. Finds McIsaac on the right wing. Couldn't carve a pass through, and it's picked off by Farrell. Speeding down the left wall. Drops it back, Zegras. Hit immediately by Lynch into the boards. And now it's Gushin to McIsaac. Finding Sullivan in the center ice logo. Over the blue line, Gushin back to Sullivan, side of the goal. Didn't get the shot past Vlasic, who was in solid position, and now it's Zegras behind the USA net, dragging it out from there. We'll give it away to Nienhuis at center, backtracking into Muskegon territory is Nash. Banked out to center ice as Gaffney and Afanasyev have used their sticks to grab a water bottle off the ice. This one's off Bussy, and they score. Finally gets to the bench to complete the Jacks change. Puck in their own end. Given to Fensori, who has a goal and an assist, looking for more. To the back door, he sent it. Loose out front. Zegras there. Shot and a save. Career record at 119 points in Lumberjacks history. Michael will head to the bench now. Was honored earlier in this one after his goal. That was point number 100. Team USA on the attack. Afanasyev lifted a stick, battles for it, finds it, and now can flick it ahead. Out to the red line. USA grabs it. Nifty play there. Underrated play from Henry Thrun, who was able to swat that bouncing puck out of midair right to the tape of Ryder Ralston. Afanasyev now shoulder to shoulder with Thrun. They meet along the end boards in USA territory. Ralston couldn't get a clean handle on his stick. Now collides with his teammate Zegras as Afanasyev pries the puck off the boards. Ellis and Ferris, the forwards, joining him as the puck floats to the slot. Sent away from danger by Zegras and company. Zegras finds Farrell, left wing, surveys, circles, wraparound, no good. Bussy another save, that time denying Zegras of the hat trick. Oh, out front, Zegras a deflection that Bussy stopped. And Yakovenko now into the equipment of Ellis about shoulder high. It will bank its way out to center. Joshua York all the way back to grab it from his goaltender, Spencer Knight. Exits the zone, pass to Zegras. Weaves his way over the Muskegon blue. And that one flubbed off the stick of Thrun, so the USA has to retreat to center. Volleyed by McDonald, but it skips over to Ralston on the right wall. Thrun. Got it deep. McDonald. Forward to Gaffney. Trying to muscle the puck across the blue line. Couldn't do it as he's knocked down. Thrun at the blue line for Zegras, left circle. Back up high, it's cycled to Fensori, who's got a goal and an assist tonight. Back to Zegras, now across. Shot, save. All of a sudden, when you look at it, there's always two sides to every coin, right? Coming into tonight, they had points in 5 in a row, but now they're losers of 3 of their last 4. Fensori up high. Zegras, top left circle. Back to Fensori, one-timer. Blocker save made by Bussy, looking calm. That one will skip over to Bucas, who stretches it ahead to Hakkarainen out of the box as Muskegon's PK improves to 3 of 4 on the night. Hakkarainen tangling up with Farrell, wants the puck, gets it. Sends it to Bucas. Could not nutmeg Trevor Zegras. And now Yakovenko tosses it forward, soccers it over to Hakkarainen and gets it right back. Now back to Hakkarainen. On the right wall, to the corner for Lynch. Up high, Bucas. Across left circle, Yakovenko skips over to Bucas, a shot, save, rebound. Whacked at, but not cleared by USA. Bucas all the way left side, Yakovenko will coil, but not drive it to Bucas. Wanted Lynch on the back door, but he was smothered by Henry Thrun. 1:24 to play, 4